Hey y'all, Noni here. Welcome back to my channel. You can call me Noni. Yeah. Words. I can't. That's what I say when I can't remember words. So I just say words. Eating Tums. Got the GERD. But I just remembered, I promised I was going to do 100. Hello. A video every day for the whole year. So I'm really trying to, that could be the one and only New Year's Eve resolution or New Year's resolution that I ever actually completed. I mean, I know I'm only like day 4 in, so, but I feel like this might be one I can do, even though holding my phone up like this is really hurting my arm. But, ow, I bit my tongue, shit. Don't you just hate that? Sorry. Got bits of Tums in there. Hey. There. It's bleeding. Damn it. Anyway. Okay, so real quick before I forget, because I've been meaning to tell y'all this because I thought it was sweet. So, remember how I told y'all how my PA, which is a clinician, she's a PA is called a physician's assistant. And so they work individually with the patient. Like, the doctor doesn't have to be there. The doctor just supervises their work. So, like, they kind of just, like, look over their patient's charts and their diagnoses and the medicine that the PA is prescribing and that kind of thing. And so my PA, I called her Dr. Cindy. I can't remember if I told y'all this or not. I don't think I did. I mean, I know I told y'all what a wonderful woman she was, and I trusted her with my life, and I loved working with her, and I fired my neurologist because Cindy just... I hope I don't cry because I literally have nothing I have this nasty napkin from Jason's Deli, so I guess I'll have to use this. And it smells like onions, so yay. Anyway, so, I think Cindy was about my age. Maybe a little bit older. She had a daughter. Lovely daughter. And she was just a fun, bubbly, one-of-a-kind personality. Made me laugh. I know I told y'all about her husband and how he had a stroke, and he was my husband's doctor. And that's how I got to know Cindy, because Kelly and I would go to the doctor's appointments at the same time. And because he was having these problems, at the time I didn't know really what a PA was. And so I wanted him to be seen by a doctor. So anyway, he got to build a relationship with Dr. um, Dr. Chu, who happened to be married to Dr. Cindy. And anyway, he had had a stroke about 4 years back. And so we lost him as a doctor for Kelly, which was very sad. And Dr. Chu was actually Cindy's supervisor. Like, she worked at his doctor's office, so she had to go and find a new one. So she found one near our town named Dr. Bestie. He's a great guy. But I don't know him that well because he's never been my doctor. I prefer female doctors. Nothing against men. But I have mentioned on this channel that I have been sexually assaulted by a man that adopted me. I don't like calling him my father because I don't consider him my father, but a man that adopted me. So it's legally my father. And I assaulted by other men as well. And so I just don't like sharing very personal information, especially where men have to touch or look at my body. I don't. Plus, like, having to explain female cramps, like, you couldn't possibly understand what female period cramps or nipple pain feels like. They don't know. So, I prefer female doctors. So, anyway, sadly, she died. And, I went to her funeral. But before that, her daughter, Alex. I really don't think I've told y'all this story before. Before this, her daughter, Alex, had told a story on her Facebook about seeing ladybugs everywhere, thanking her mom for sending the ladybugs. And I guess her and her mom at some point in life had talked about sending each other ladybugs if one or other of them dies. And so she told this story. And I thought it was really sweet. She was like, I saw your ladybugs today, Mom. I had one follow me here and one over here and one over there. And there were like just dozens of them, it seemed, following her. So I hope I don't cry because I ain't got nothing but this nasty smelling Jason's or Jersey Mike's napkin to deal with. So anyway, when we went to Cindy's funeral, we weren't able to go to the one indoors because of COVID. So we went to the outdoor one at the gravesite, and wore our masks and stuff. And we got to see Dr. Chu, whom we hadn't got to see in years because of the stroke. And just to be able to see him was lovely, but you could feel his pain, and I'm sure his fear, because she was a warrior for him. She fought tooth and nail for him, and she actually said it was her honor to do it. She felt honored to be able to take care of him, which of course I was like, oh my God, you're killing me. But Kelly and I walked back to the car, and of course I was sad. And we had the window rolled down for some reason, and I was about to roll the window up. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you, a freaking ladybug flew in and landed on the dash right in front of me, the dashboard. And I was in awe. All I could do was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's a ladybug, oh my God. Like, I rarely see ladybugs. Like, rarely. Obviously, I know what they are. I love ladybugs. They're my favorite. I do see them in the spring. I never see them at winter. But this is a damn ladybug. And I just thought it was really significant. I just felt like it was Cindy sending me a message saying me thank you for showing up for her. And I think she meant, I feel that she meant for showing up for Bobby. Cindy never much cared as much for herself as she did everybody else. So I really feel like it was her saying thank you for showing up for Bobby. And then there was another one. Kelly noticed that it was on the outside of his window, because his window was up. But on the outside, on the windshield, another ladybug. Because my ladybug was still inside. I was having it crawl on me and stuff. He had a ladybug that flew on the inside, or the outside of the windshield, which I just thought that was so special. And I didn't think I had told y'all that. And it's definitely something I want to remember and record. And I'm using, as you know, I'm using this YouTube channel to not only talk about long-term illness and chronic illness, but just to also document parts of my life, because I don't know what I'll remember years from now, and I want to have these videos so I can look back and remember. But I was thinking today about, this fatigue that I have, and it's driving me crazy because I'm just not used to this much fatigue. And I think what it is not having a job. I don't necessarily know or believe yet that it's a new symptom. I want to get a job first to see if it's a new symptom. Obviously, I would have to start the new job and then give it plenty of time before deciding if it's fatigue or not, because starting any new job is fatiguing, But I think it's just that, I've been working since I was 16. I'm 51. That's 35 years. And so I've gone a year without working. And I think I might be mistaking boredom for fatigue. The job I worked at was a desk job where I could stand or sit, and that really helped me, standing and sitting. So I could do whatever I was comfortable with, and whenever I stood, I would usually try to move around. And here I try to get cleaning and stuff like that done, but bending over, doing things like that are very hard on my back. There's lots of things that are hard on my body because my hands hurt, so holding on to things and just that kind of thing. So the best physical job for me to do is a desk job, because it's really not that physical. So I'm hoping here one of these days I'll get a desk job so that I can see what the deal is. Because again, I don't think it's fatigue, because that's never been really one of my symptoms. Obviously fatigue from being in a lot of pain, that's one thing. This is different, and I think what it actually is boredom. So hopefully I will get a job soon. It's very frustrating because I am not finding a lot of stuff out there. I'm finding a lot of stuff out there for newbies for $10 an hour. People, what's that called? When you're a new worker, entry level, right? Obviously, I'm not entry level. Now, I don't mind taking a lower paying job with the potential of working my way up. But I have to make a certain amount of money to pay bills, or what's the point? So I don't know, it's frustrating, and we're coming up on a year, and that's scary. So anyway, I was gonna show you little Miss Piggy was getting a bath. I was gonna let you say hello while she was taking a bath, but I don't know what happened. But she smells good. She smells nice and minty or something. But anyway, I also wanted to correct something. Yesterday I told you about Your Honor. I go back and I watch my videos just to make sure I didn't say something stupid. I usually watch them before I post them, but I didn't last night, and it turns out I said something stupid. So, when I was talking about Big Brother Baxter and how he had killed Kofi, and I was saying how, but he didn't really murder him, he ran over him and he didn't mean to, and it was an accident, and da-da-da-da-da. Kofi didn't do any of that. Kofi wasn't in the car. That was all Adam. Kofi was requested by Little Mo to go steal the car to make it look like while the car was stolen, someone ran over Rocco. So, because after watching it back, I was like, bitch, you're making it sound like Kofi really killed her, and he didn't. So, this poor innocent boy didn't do shit, but he didn't even steal the car because, not technically, he didn't steal the car because the car owner told somebody, hey, find somebody to come and take this car. So he literally did nothing wrong, and he ended up being tortured by the police on multiple occasions, and then the life literally beaten out of him by the brother of Rocco. So I'm so sorry I messed that up. I feel bad because Kofi is completely innocent, and I really, 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 really loved his character. I don't know why. There was something about him. I just loved him. The whole sandwich scene, I don't know why, but I love the sandwich scene when Kofi's at the police station and he's just kind of chilling out, waiting for them to do whatever they're going to do. And there's another guy at a desk taking phone calls and shit. And he ordered a sandwich from this place. Apparently it was soggy and greasy, and he called them to complain. And Kofi was like, are you going to eat that sandwich? And the guy was like, whatever. And so Kofi went over there and got his sandwich. So I just thought that was cute, because that was something I would never have the balls to ask a cop if I could have a sandwich. So anyway, but that's all I have for you tonight. I know we talked about the hair color. I did not get off my lazy ass and go do the hair color thing today because I woke up later than I wanted to. I need to start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my phone. It also has been doing something funky where, like, I don't know. It's doing something funky. So I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to put the phone on my desk, which would require me to get up out of the bed and walk all the way across and either hit the snooze or turn it off. Hopefully hit the snooze and go do what I'm going to do. But the problem is I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, always, because I have to pee. And then I watch a little bit of TV because once I'm awake, I have to do stuff to get back to sleep. And then I'll usually take, some meds that'll help me go back to sleep. Because if I don't, I will literally be up for hours. And I've got Kelly here, so there's not a whole lot of stuff I can do in the middle of the night. But I think what I'm going to have to do is just wake up and stay up and do whatever the hell I'm going to do and drink a lot of coffee. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Because I've been sleeping late. And I slept till 11 today. I want to get up earlier, get in the routine of getting up earlier. I really want to color my hair. Y'all, I have to color my hair. I mean, look, it's terrible. Look at this. I can't handle it anymore. I feel like I'm 90 years old. So that's number one. I've got to go get my hair colored tomorrow. We actually have to go to the store tomorrow to get what now? I can't remember. But I figure while we're out at the store, we'll get the hair color and we'll get that done. And that'll be one last thing on the list we got to do. So, anyway. There is more to Your Honor that I want to discuss. But it will have to wait until another day. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know when. There's supposed to be a new episode coming out. But right now, I'm, binging all the... What is that show I watch? Deadliest Catch. Well, I was about to call it Dirty Dishwater. What the hell is up with that? Ooh, my mind, y'all. Anyway. Deadliest Catch. This is season 16. And it feels like it is the season with the most injuries and the most boat debacles, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. And then the very last episode says something, I can't remember what it says, but it's not something, it doesn't say something good. It's something... Everything goes wrong, I think is what it says. And it's an hour and a half. And it just makes me worry because, I don't know, it just makes me worry. I hope everything's okay. And I found out that Nick McCanlison and, oh God, what was this gentleman's first name? I can't remember his first name. It starts with an M. Mayan Reyes. He had a heart attack. We don't know what happened to Nick yet, but they both came from Wild Bill's boat. The something Bay. Sorry, I have a bad memory when it comes to that. But sadly, both of them were lost in 2020 on the same boat. So anyway, I will talk to y'all tomorrow, but I wanted to get my video out, so I did. All right, y'all have a beautiful night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Mwah! Bye.